A very good morning to you, sir, and welcome to my private tutor. I shall start with the interview. So my first question is, what is your take on modern education and how have you incorporated that in your classroom?
Teacher is writing in the blackboard. After 5 or 10 minutes, he loses concentration of what he is supposed to teach. And the students taking down notes from the blackboard. After 10 minutes, they lose concentration of what the teacher is. Now, the modern method technique is, before the class, they are given a video of the total class. A student goes through the video up, back, and front, back to understand what the teacher is going to teach. And once they have any questions, they write it down. So when they are in the class, they ask the question to the teacher directly. This is the latest study which has been incorporated in most of the universities. So I generally use the same. I cannot use the same technique because that is not feasible for a private tutor. But basically, I follow the principle of one-to-one. It is not 20 batch, 10 batch, where each is coming from different schools. And each one is having a different problem which not 10 all can say at one go. The one-to-one is the best option, or the second which is going to come up in the future is the online. I had an online experience of 5 months teaching US stuff, but I left.
Okay. So moving on to my next question. According to you, what is the importance of solving sample papers and mock tests in order to score well in examinations?
Well, when you enter the examination hall, the temperament or your psychological condition changes dramatically when you sit for the mock test outside the examination hall. And that temperament, or what which we call examination fear, will not give the same type of results which you expect or you have got in the mock test or in the preparation test, unless you are psychologically tuned or medicated to face this type of challenges. Because I have seen students who, as soon as they enter the examination hall, gets totally blank. And once they get blank, they cannot remember anything what they have learned. So mock test is not a sure or 100% proof of getting a good result. It is the mental preparation of the student. That is the most essential requirement.
Sure, it's always how you actually perform in the examination hall. That's the main parameter for evaluation. So moving on to my next question. So what are the various techniques that you have adopted in your classroom?
My technique is very simple. I am basically a facilitator. So I teach the concept first, because the problem nowadays with students is, in the school, the concepts are not being taught on any subject, especially the science subject. And once the concept is very clear, then it becomes easier for the student to understand the subject, develop the subject on their own, because now we have the internet age. You can upgrade whatever you want to know. So conceptual understanding is the first priority of mine.
Sure, concept should always be clear. That's like the main pillar. So you have been in this field for over a decade now. So you must be having a lot of student success stories. So if you can share some with our viewers.
Yeah, one success story I can tell is, he's a student. He passed out in 2008. 2008. He wanted to study pure maths. Now, pure maths, I've taken him to ISI Calcutta. He was not satisfied with the what the teacher told him. He then thought that he'd go to US. Now he started preparing himself to go to US. In 2008, Tata gave a grant to Cornell University of $50 million with the condition that they have to select 5 students from India. So he was the first of the 5 students to be selected by them. Then for the scholarship there was a contribution from the parent side. After that he received an offer from Columbia University where the contribution from the parent side is zero. Now he did his undergraduate from Columbia in pure maths. Now he's doing his PhD from undergraduate to PhD in University of Michigan Ann Arbor.
I'm
This
sh-
is this is because you don't get geniuses all every year.
I'm sure this will motivate our readers and the students who will be going through this interview. So today it's everything is very career oriented. So according to you, how important is management studies in today's career oriented world?
Basically, management studies is nothing but it is a fundamental concept. Nowadays, as the businesses, we have the computer, you have the BlackBerry, whatever, the communication has become so fast, and there is crisscross communication. So man management becomes the tool for any organization, and that is why the organization who has trained up a person doesn't want to leave him with persons who have very good technical or skills of man management. Because the product selling of the yesteryears and the selling of today is totally different due to the computer peripheral, the proliferation, knowledge level. You can go, whatever you are selling, you can get it from some other company. Now, why is he going to buy from you and not other company? That is the man management skill.
Sure. So moving on to my last question, can you share your experience with my private tutor so far?
So far, it is good. I don't have any complaint because I started in the middle of the term. The actual result I will see from 1st April onward in the next few.
Okay.
Otherwise, it is all.
It's always lovely to hear such feedback from our teachers. And thank you so much for this interview and thank you for your valuable time. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Suji.